Of course, I was already in game. I just hit the day roller. So I want to talk a little bit about. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, yes. Hello. Ah, okay. Understandable. Um. Anyway, so I wanted to talk a bit about this, right? So I've been doing a bunch of these runs, and I've just been trying to get the fourth ending. So I think it would like behoove me to try the other bonuses, right? But I just kind of want to get this one out the way since it's the only ending that I'm missing. And I feel like the caster and the guardwind are the easiest ones to approach, just because when you go in either of those routes, you could get access to Emiya, and Emiya does deal with the boss specifically. So aside from that, the main thing you need to concern yourself with is getting operators to clear the prison stage, and then getting operators to clear the, I guess it's playwright stage. And that can be a bit difficult, right? And I'm very late to this because this content came out quite some time ago. But I still want to talk a bit about it. So the issue I frequently find myself having is getting either of those stages when I'm not prepared for them. And this usually happens because, for anyone who doesn't know, you can only get the prison stage from floors 2 and 3, and then you can only get the playwright stage on floors 4 and 5. Now, for one thing, you kind of want to take as many encounters as possible on those floors to maximize your chances of seeing either of these events. And this can be a bit rough because it will result in you having less recruited ops, less ops at E2 and stuff like that. So it just it's a bit much at times. So a lot of the time I'll go through and I think I'll spend about like 10-15 minutes just progressing through the first couple floors, seeing if I get the what do you call it? Seeing if I get the prison encounter at all. And if I don't get it by the last encounter on floor 3, I just reset, which isn't like that big of a deal. I still have been getting 100% like completion in terms of items and stuff like that. In some runs, I will keep going because like there's encounters I've been to before that I haven't done all the options for. So like I've never seen there's one that you need to get the flowers item, and I think 2 others, and because she has like I think three different options depending on which collectibles you've gotten prior to her floor. And yeah, I've never gotten the top option, so that's one thing I'm working on as well. But yeah, this is a little frustrating, I think, just on a fundamental level, because like how to put it. I've played a decent number of roguelikes this year, and even when they have alternative endings and stuff like that, they don't feel too cumbersome to get, because a lot of the time, like, yes, you need to meet certain checkpoints, but there's, I feel like in most roguelikes, there's a lot more that you can do to influence your chances. And here, it doesn't necessarily feel like that's the case. Like here, I kind of want to get Cutter, but I also want to just not get anything and try to get Thorns later, just because I know he makes one of the stages easier. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's cool because you go in with a plan, but if I were to compare it to something like Hades, right? Like I really like Excalibur, and have been more people lately doing high heat clears with Excalibur, which is motivating to me, right? But at the same time, it's one of those weapons that like it definitely behooves you to try and figure out, okay, how does this work? What are some little nuances I should be mindful of, so on and so forth. And it like many other things in the game does benefit you to plan a little bit. And I just feel like you can't do that as much with IS2, and even to some degree IS3. I've done IS3 a little bit on a different account. I haven't bothered doing it on this account just because I wanted to 100% IS2 first. Also, just so I could kind of chronicle my progress a little bit, just have some stuff to toss on the channel. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's a little frustrating in a very, like, I don't know how to put it. It's not exactly annoying, but it's a bit exasperating. Oh boy. I definitely wish it was a little bit easier to control the outcome of a run. Because, like, I remember watching someone's video talking about the boss. Because I got to the boss stage and, like, I was relatively sure I understood the mechanics, but I wanted to double check because I didn't want to get there again and not understand. Um, and one thing they said was, like, they feel like anytime you get to the boss, it's possible to clear it, which I think is, like, a fair assessment. Um, or actually, I guess the way they phrased it was, like, anytime you get the run, you can probably clear the boss or something like that, which I still feel like is a somewhat fair assessment. But um, it's just you're doing a run where you just inherently have so much less in terms of your baseline capability, right? Like you don't have access necessarily to as many operators as you would normally, or the variety of operators you would normally. So that's something you got to be a little bit mindful of. Wait, what? Oh, that's defender and sniper. So we can take this. If I grab a caster here, I mean, fine. Like, might as well. Yo, okay, crazy piss. Let's go. But yeah, I also hope this, like, I don't know how far this is gonna go, but if I do get the encounter, I hope I get to like this, right? I would prefer to take the top route, but I need to take the bottom one because that's what'll be more helpful. But yeah, I don't know, man. I enjoy IS2. This one aspect of it is mildly frustrating. I forget if I got her module maxed out. I would prefer to get Pith here first, but I don't think... I don't know. I probably could have waited. I'm also just kind of grinding Granblue Fantasy while I do this. Them Arcarum stages, man. Yeah, that's fine. I think one of the funniest things is I had a run that I lost to the bear because I think it spawned before I killed everything, and it resulted in me losing because it kind of just broke my defensive line. It was a stage where the dogs swarm, and I was I think I activated a skill too slow, which led to the loss. But yeah, it was quite something. That was like more amusing than frustrating because I was like, ah, shit, I fucked up, right? Um, but yeah, I don't know. It can be a bit tedious. I also like grabbing Mostema both because like SP regen speed, and she helps dealing with the prison stage pretty well. And I guess this is the other thing, right? You get this potential end, and you also get the one with the big sad lock, right? And those encounters happen, I feel, more frequently than the prison one. I feel like I get them one or both. No, I feel like I get both of them almost every single run. Um, which is cool when I'm trying to, mess around or go for a particular end to, have an easier boss or whatever. But it's also just like, yo, I don't need this right now. All right, so bottom gives us 3 and an emergency. That's actually pretty dope. Oops, I was trying to see. Let's go with this. Should be fine. Oops. All right. I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, I'm still kind of looking forward to doing IS3 though. IS4 as well. IS4 especially because I believe I was told that this was kind of fixed in IS4. Oh wait, what skill do I have? Okay. She's on the correct skill. Put you right there. Oh no. Anyway. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I hope I don't. But yeah, like some runs I'll also just go all the way through it just because of the what's it called? I forget what the recruitment thing is called when you get ops that you don't own, but sometimes I'll get, or like you'll get random operators and they'll be like free or whatever. Like not in the vein of Pith specifically, but like last run I got Stainless. So I'll use that as an opportunity just to try out some ops that I don't have directly. I forget, does this... Oh, it just increases all of their attack. Yeah, let's promote May and hope one of these is what we need. Right, so I would just quit out here usually. Is there anything I care about doing? No, not really. So there's that. Yeah, so there's like that's one thing I've been working on. I haven't finished up all the monthly squads either. Bruh. Which I'm probably going to be doing in a bit as well, and I'll just record those. Yeah, even with this one, I haven't cleared the whole thing with this squad. So I want to try doing that, and then I haven't done most of the deep investigations. So there's a lot to mess around with here. But yeah. But yeah, I know Dr. Silvergunner already made a video proving the fourth ending doesn't exist. And it's just like, bro, why is it so much effort? Even if it's just resets to do this. Because, like, I have free time and I don't mind doing it. I don't mind playing through a bunch of different runs, and if I get it, I get it. But at the same time, it's like I feel like it shouldn't be as much effort as it is to get to that point. But yeah, that's all I have to say for the moment. I'll toss this on YouTube, and hopefully I'll get something before the day is over, because it's currently like 6:21 a.m. for me.